Good, welcome you guys back to my channel, Nene Blogs. So today I'm making my end of year TBR, and I've got to say I have so many books that I need to read this year. So if you guys didn't know, my reading goal for this year was 60 books, and so far I'm at 40. So there's two directions that I can go in. The first one is change my reading goal, which I really don't want to do, or I just become very diligent in reading and try and get to 60 books. I kind of need to read like 20 books this month, so I think there's going to be a lot of reading days where I'm just going to read. On the 11th we're going to the beach for 10 days, so videos that come after the 11th, you know, it was pre-filmed, just want to clear that out. But during those 10 days I think I will be able to read a lot and just relax and read, and I can't wait for that. But let's just get into the video. Here is my TBR for December. These are just going to be a few books. These aren't going to be 20 books. Because I think I'm gonna go to a secondhand bookstore and I might find books that I want to read there. So these are just like a few books that I really want to read this month. So the first two are part of a duology, and it is Passenger and Wayfarer by Alexandra Bracken. I've read Passenger already, but I kind of forgot what happened and I really want to read the second book, so I first have to reread the first one to read the second book. This book was about a violinist who finds out she can time travel, so it was very fun. There was like a small part that it was a bit slow, but I really just want to reread it so I can finish the duology. So I also want to read The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling. Look at this creepy cover quickly. But anyway, I also started this. I'm only 10 pages in and I really want to know what happens. Like, I've watched the movies already, but it started off in like the perspectives of animals, so I want to see if I like that type of book. But this is also short, so hopefully I can read this really fast. Then another kind of thicker book, I want to read A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. This book I started this year, and then I started it in the worst time. Like, I think I was busy, so I couldn't really finish it. So I want to restart it and see how it is, because I remember I really enjoyed the first part of the book. Just the writing style and everything was very intriguing, so I want to know what happens during this book. And if I can and I have time, I really want to read Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, Maureen Johnson, and Robin Wasserman. So this has been on my TBR for like half of the year. I really want to read this so that I can also start on Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. And I don't think I will be able to read it this year, but this was last year's Christmas gift actually. So it's been a year and I haven't even started this yet. But look how thick this is, so hopefully I can read it. I'm a bit scared to read it because I have to read 20 books this month, and if I read these thick books I don't think I will be able to complete it, but I really want to read this book. Then another book that I'm so excited to read is Christmas for One by Amanda Prowse. This book I really want to read because it's December and it's Christmas, and I feel like this will put me in the Christmas mood, although I'm already in that Christmas mood. But I just want to read it because it's December and it's almost Christmas, and I want to read this so badly. Also, this is such a nice Christmassy cover. Ooh. So I'm just gonna read you guys the back. As a child, Meg always dreamed of the perfect Christmas. This year, she can make it come true for her own little boy. There will be turkey and all the trimmings, a glittering tree, and a stocking hung up by a roaring fire. Who cares if there's no devoted husband in the picture? She and Lucas will be just fine on their own. But then, a chance meeting with a stranger in New York unravels everything she's planned. Will Meg finally get everything she wished for, or will she be alone for this Christmas after all? This sounds like such a nice cheesy kind of cliche book. Hopefully it's not too cheesy, but I love like cheesy movies or books during this holiday time. I don't know about you guys, but for me, those are like the best for this time of the year. So then the series that I need to read this month is a very long series and my sister owns the whole series, and it is the series of Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. I've heard really good things about this book. I don't know about the series actually, but I know it follows a character called Anne of Green Gables as she grows up, and like my sister has read the first 2 books, she is reading the 3rd, and my mom has started with the 1st, and now I just need to start reading the series so that we can all just be like caught up, and we really want to watch together the Netflix series Anne with an E. So yes, I have to start reading this, and I feel like if I finish the whole series, 8 books are checked off my list already, so then I only have 12 books to read. These books are also like thin. They are like 250 pages, so hopefully they are fast reads. Then I want to pick up 2 Jane Austen books. The first is Pride and Prejudice and the second is Emma, and these 2 have been on my TBR also for a very long time, and I think I need to read it soon. And maybe if I have time I can start on Sense and Sensibility. But these are classics, so I think they take longer for me to read. So I don't know if I'll get to Sense and Sensibility, but if I have time, I will definitely want to start it. Then another fast read that I want to get to is Taming Natasha by Nora Roberts. The name Nora Roberts I've seen like everywhere, and I really want to try out one of her books. I think this follows a single dad, and I think it's a romance. And then I also want to kind of start on the story of English literature, a critical survey, and theory of literature. These 2 books I just want to start because I love writing, and I think during this holiday I can just like read a bit of these and find out more about how to write properly and literature, and I'm really excited to start with this. Then I also want to finish Secrets of the Vine by Bruce Wilkinson. This is a devotion. I've been reading it at night, and I'm really loving this devotion at the moment. I feel like it's teaching me a lot, and I just want to finish this month because it is quite short, and I think I will be able to. Then another book that I want to pick up and is quite short is The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame, and this book looks short, and it's a classic, and I've heard good things about this book, so I just want to read it. So those books are kind of what I want to read this month. We'll see how I feel. If I feel like starting another series, I have the first book of the Lunar Chronicles and the Bone Season series. So I can always start another series if I want to. We'll see how I feel. But those books are mostly what I want to read this month. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and comment down below what you guys are planning to read this December and how many books you guys still want to read this December. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I try making videos once a week, but during this month I'm making 2 a week, so stay tuned for more Christmassy videos. I'm super excited for the videos that I'm at the moment making, one of which is this makeup look, so stay tuned for my festive makeup look. And then there's so many others. I'm collabing with my best friend as well, so just stay tuned for some of these Christmassy videos. Many of them are pre-filmed, so I am like in the stages of editing it, and like I'm excited for you guys to see them. Okay, so see you guys next time. Vlog!